Today we are doing question 4 C and D part. Yesterday we have completed fourth A and B parts. Now these parts are C and D. Now first of all, understand C part, complete the table and find the solution of the equation z upon 3 equals to 4 using the table. So here we know that कि जो z की वैल्यूज़ यहाँ पे गिवन है 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 एंड सो ऑन, तो ये वैल्यूज़ जो है हम z अपॉन 3 इक्वल 4 में 1 बाई 1 पुट करेंगे और जहाँ पे भी आंसर 4 आएगा वही इसका सोल्यूशन होगा। और वैल्यूज़ को आगे भी हमें रखना है बिकॉज यहाँ पे टेबल को पूरा कंप्लीट भी करना है। सो लेट्स सी द सोल्यूशन of the given question C part. Now today we are doing fourth C part. Z upon 3 is equal to 4. Now one by one we will put value. If Z is equal to 8, if Z is equal to 11, because the value of 8 is already given, now from 11 we will put, if z is equal to 11, then z upon 3 is equal to 11 upon 3. Or 11 upon 3 we can say that 3 whole 2 upon 3. Now if z is equal to 12, then z upon 3 is equal to 12 upon 3. And when we cut this 3 and 12, then answer is 4. Now here you can see that when we put z is equal to 12, then the answer is 4. Hence z equals to 12 is the solution. Now we will put z is equal to 13. Then z upon 3 is equal to 13 upon 3, which is equal to 4 whole 1 upon 3. Now if z is equal to 14, then z upon 3 is equal to 14 upon 3. Then we can say 4 whole 2 upon 3. Now if z is equal to 15, then z upon 3 is equal to 15 upon 3, and we can cut this 3 5s are 15, so it is 5. Now we will put z equals 16. Now when z is equal to 16, then z upon 3 is equal to 16 upon 3, which is 5 whole 1 upon 3. Now if z is equal to 17, then z upon 3 is equal to 17 upon 3, or we can say 5 whole 2 upon 3. Now if z equal 18, then z upon 3 is equal to 18 upon 3. Now we cut this 18 by 3, 3 6 are 18. Then z upon 3 is equal to 6. Now we will put, if z equal 19, then z upon 3 is equal to 19 upon 3. It is 6 whole 2 upon 3. Now if z is equal to 20, then z upon 3 is equal to 20 upon 3. Here will be 1. Okay, 6 whole 1 upon 3, then 20 upon 3, then it is 6 whole 2 upon 3. in this way now we have to find one by one. Now we will put these values in the given table and we will complete the given table. Now this is fourth D part. C part we have completed. Now in this D part you have to put values 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and m minus 7 is equal to 3, and we can put values one by one. Now let's find out the solution. Now we are solving fourth D part where m minus 7 is equal to 3. Now one by one we will put values again. First of all we have to take m is equal to 5. If m equal 5, then m minus 7 is 5 minus 7, or 5 minus 7 means minus 2. Now if m equals 6, then m minus 7 is equal to 6 minus 7, or it is minus 1. If m equals 7, then m minus 7 is 7 minus 7, and it is 0. Now we will fill. If m equal 8, then m minus 7 is 8 minus 7, and it is 1. If m equal 9, then m minus 7 is 9 minus 7, and it is 2. If m equal 10, then m minus 7 is 10 minus 7, and it is equals to 3. Now here you can see that it satisfies the given equation. That's why m equals to 10 is the solution. Now for filling the table we have to find out further values by taking m. Now if m equals to 11, then m minus 7 is 11 minus 7, then we got 4. Now if m is equal to 12, then m minus 7 is equal to 12 minus 7, it is 5. If m is equal to 13, then m minus 7 is equal to 13 minus 7, then it is 6. Now if m is equal to 14, then m minus 7 is 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. If m is equal to 15, then m minus 7 is equal to 15 minus 7 equals to 8. Now we will fill these values one by one in the given equations and in the given table, and then we will fill this table.